Hey ladies, it's Heather Petherick again. Thanks for joining us in our spotlight interviews of some of my favorite clients that I get the privilege to serve and support and inspire as they are building and growing their businesses. I am just going to bring on camera one of those special ladies. Her name is Cindy Duclos Peterhans, and she is a certified financial planner. And I'm just going to find Cindy. Cindy, if you're watching, give me a comment, Cindy, so I can add you here on our video. And ladies, if you're loving the spotlight interviews that we are doing, give me a thumbs up or a hearts while I'm adding Cindy. Whoops, to our, hold on. Gotta find Cindy. You know what? Sometimes, let me find her. Hey, Shahina, thanks for being here. And Ans, thanks for being here as well, you guys. I am just gonna find, there she is, Cindy. Awesome. Cindy, drum roll, please. Here she comes. Connecting. There you are. Awesome. Thanks for being here, Cindy. I love it when technology works.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. Okay, so it is my honor, privilege, and joy to introduce you to many of our Facebook viewers here. Cindy and I are working together, have worked together for a few months now as part, she's a member of my Unshakable Business Leaders program. It's a 9-month high-touch private mentorship with Cindy, myself, and 10 other amazing businesswomen across the globe. And Cindy, I know you're a busy lady, a full slate of clients, and so I thank you for giving us 30 minutes of your time today to let us know more about you, your business, and some of the big shifts that you have encountered in our work. Are you still there? Oh no, lost her. Gotta bring her back. Hold on. Sometimes that happens. Hey ladies, while we're waiting for Cindy to come back, there you are. You're back.
Technical difficulties.
No problem. We're gonna roll with it because that's what all about Facebook Live is all about, baby. Okay, Cindy. So it's better if you introduce yourself. You know and live what you do. So give us the 60-second interview or the 60-second introduction into who you are, what you do as a professional, and who you serve best.
All right. Well, I'm Cindy Duclos Peterhans, and I'm a financial planner with an independent financial planner with Desjardins Financial Security. And I have been in the financial services industry for over 26 years, starting out my career as a casual teller at a large bank and moving up through the ranks to where I am today as a independent financial planner, serving the majority of my clients are women, and I help them manage and navigate their financial goals and dreams and make sure that they can do what they want to do when they want to do it on their terms.
Yeah, who doesn't want a piece of that, Cindy?
I
Right?
don't know.
You know, on a personal note, Cindy, I absolutely, I love and I admire so much of what you do, Cindy, because I think for a lot of women, certainly it's been my experience that we don't like to talk about our finances. And I think there's a lot of resistance to do that because we're afraid that maybe we're going to look foolish, or maybe we don't earn enough, or we haven't managed it. And so I have such affection and respect for what you do, Cindy, to be that trusted partner for women, whether they are entrepreneurs, business owners, or whether they're still in the corporate gig, to help them manage their finances well. Absolutely love it.
Yes, I see that every day, and I talk to people every day, and there's no reason for them to be embarrassed or ashamed or have any fear about having that discussion about their finances, because until you have that discussion, you can't change it or fix it or even know where you're going.
Yeah. And oftentimes we don't even know what we don't know. So we're afraid, and we keep the blinders on. So absolutely a lover of what you do, Cindy. And so, but I wanted to go a little bit deeper in our interview today. Hey, Michelle, thanks for being here. I wanted you to share with some of our viewers because I talk to a lot of women, Cindy, about working with me as a coach or them joining a group that might be supportive of their development. And I think you are such a great example, Cindy, of the fact that you're not new to this business, right? You've been in business in this line of work for 25 years, as you said. And so I know one of the big areas of resistance, I think, for women to be really truly supported in their business is they think that, you know what, I either get a coach because I'm just starting and I don't know, enough about what I don't know. Or on the other end of the spectrum, a lot of women say, you know what, I've been in this business for so long, there's nothing new that you can teach me. And we had a conversation just earlier today about that I'd love for you to share a little bit about with our viewers on that end of the spectrum. Someone being as senior as you are in your profession and why it was the right choice for you to work with a coach and join a mentorship program.
Oh, sure. So this morning we talked about this, the processes around how to get new clients and how to build your pipeline and how to track all of that sort of thing. And I said to you this morning, I said, this is not new to me. I've been taught this
Yeah.
many, many times, but what is new to me is being in business for self and the mind games that plays on you, and trying and learning how doing the things that you need to do in order to generate the business, and trusting that you're doing those things and knowing that you're doing the things correctly. And that's where you've provided a lot of
Yeah.
guidance and mentoring for me.
Okay, you call them mind games. What are some of the mind games that people might relate to when you are
Oh,
in
oh,
business for yourself?
sure. Some of the mind games are, well, am I good enough? Do I really know what I'm talking about? Or there's got to be better people than me. Why would anybody want to work with me? And I know all of those reasons. I know why anybody would want to work with me, because I'm a genuine individual and I genuinely care about my clients. And I do have a lot of
Yeah.
experience and a lot of knowledge and a lot of education to be able to do this profession. But you get stuck in your own head and you start to wonder if you really are what you think you are or what you know you are. And so those are the mind games that you play with yourself.
Yeah. And in your experience, Cindy, what is the cost or the outcome of getting stuck in those mind games?
The cost is huge, because then you get stuck in the once your morale goes down, then you get stuck in it's really hard to get back up onto the positive side of things and back to doing what you know you should be doing, and doing it in a way that you enjoy.
Okay, so you're losing confidence, you're losing enjoyment for what you're doing. And what kind of impact does that have on prospects or clients?
Well, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, and you're beating every time you have a conversation with a client, and you're thinking about how negative you are, then that translates over to them as to they well, is she really as good as I think she is? Because I'm not picking that up, because you're sending that out, that negative thought, those negative thoughts about yourself out into the world, and that's what they're picking up on.
Right. So the mind games can actually repel business
Oh yeah,
when we're at the time when we most desperately need it.
that's right. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Okay. So so I'd love to know if you're willing to share, Cindy, what are some of the specific, I guess, mind games or mind shifts that you have made this year?
right. Mindfulness and meditation, journaling, and all of those sorts of things. opportunity to meditate in a few weeks. And prior to this whole program, it wasn't something that I even did or thought about on a regular basis. I learned how to be more mindful, and I hadn't had an opportunity to meditate in a couple weeks. And yesterday I felt like I needed to meditate. And I wasn't able to meditate long enough the first time because I didn't feel clear of the negative energy. So I was able to meditate again, and I felt more positive and more clear and more ready to go out and do business and put myself out there. Because every time approach a prospect or a new client, you're putting yourself out there as a brand new person, a brand new be very difficult if you're not in the right mindset.
Exactly. Very cool. So I know some viewers might be like, what the heck? You mean meditation is a business practice that I should be like employing? Talk to me about that.
Well, I think that it just helps you recognize and sit back and sit in your thoughts and sit with your thoughts, and allows you to have a more clear focus of what it is, what you're trying to achieve, and just and once you've had that quiet time to think with yourself, then you're re-energized and recharged, able to take on all these new tasks and the new day.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool. You know, what I love about what you've shared, your own, practice of yesterday of going back to what you know works, not once, but twice, because you know that it's a success habit for you. I love that.
Yes. Yeah, it is. And I
Very cool.
that's one of the most valuable taken away from this is that in all of this business for self, it's most important to look after yourself, because if you don't look after yourself, then you can't look after anybody else.
Yeah. That's a great point, Cindy, because I think this was certainly true of me when I started my business. I'd love to know your thoughts on it too, that I think a lot of us, we start our business thinking we've got to bootstrap, we've got to do it ourselves, we've got to, we're the Lone Ranger, that if we ask for help, that somehow it means that we're not cut out for this. And what you're sharing, Cindy, is quite an opposite view, that when you're in this as a business of self, that's when you need more support, not to cut yourself away from it.
Absolutely, it is. You think you can do it on your own, but you really do. You do need the support who are starting businesses or are in business for self, and for other people like coaches and mentors like yourself who have been through this and been down this road with many other clients, and understand the pattern and understand where this is going and how to get out of it.
Yeah, cool. There was something you just said that I have, this now about me, Cindy. I have these flashes of like ideas, but sometimes I lose them. Talk to me. So we've talked about mindset is definitely been one of the big shifts that you've made to get out of the negative thinking so that you can consistently take action and reach out and build your business. Mm-hmm. What are some of the other, I guess, benefits or the other things that have helped you grow your business this year in our work together?
You have taught me social media to grow my business and to be more present and develop my brand. There is, there is a specific way to use social media to grow your business, and you can't just throw things at the wall and hope it sticks, because that's only for spaghetti. So, yeah, you've taught me how to do that, and also just how to appreciate the fact that I am in business for myself. There's been many times where you've said things to me and I said, oh yeah, I have to do that. And you've told me to, you've said you need to rephrase that, because You don't have to do it. You get to do it because I am the boss and I am in business for myself. So, while I think I'm the boss, but really I'm not the boss. My clients are the bosses always. I mean, they're the ones I take the direction from. But, doing this, this, being in this profession is very, it in itself can be very draining because you're taking on the
Yeah.
responsibility of other people's finances, and that's a huge responsibility. And so again, if I'm not looking after myself, not doing the things that I need to do and be effective at my marketing and all of those other things, then I'm spinning my wheels, wasting my time, wasting my energy, and I'm not able to be there for my clients fully.
Yeah. Yeah, you make a great point. Just the weight of what you do, I can only imagine, Cindy. Um, you're taking on the fears and the dreams of your clients, and so you need to be the strongest, clearest, most focused you can be whatever you're doing in your business to serve them at a high level. And it would be very easy to, get down on yourself, get down on the markets, and not be your best.
Yes, it can be very easy. We don't control the markets, and you know, a lot of things we don't have control over, but we do have control over, how we show up every day.
Yeah. Well, and you have implemented the coaching so well, Cindy. I am so proud of the consistency that you are taking action in your business. You are truly, I see you unhooking from the fears and that negative thinking that you've admitted to me that has held you back for a long time. And it is so beautiful to see, not only for your success, but as you say, you get to be in business. You get to use your skills to serve and support other people's financial dreams. And that is a beautiful thing.
It really is. And not only do I get to be in business and do I get to serve my clients, but I also get to serve my clients on my own terms. I don't, because I'm independent, I don't have any other agenda other than what my clients need. And that in itself is is the number one reason why I enrolled in this coaching program, because I know that I need to stay in business for myself in order to help people on their own terms. Because if I have to
Yeah.
do this for another institution, not as an independent advisor, then I have, then there's always another agenda there.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. I'm curious to know, so you are an independent professional. You are able to provide, unbiased financial advice to your clients, but you work in a very competitive field, right? There's lots of other choice for people to work with other financial planners. So, I mean, it would seem from the outside that you would want to isolate yourself, that you would want to, not talk to too many people because you want to maintain some professional distance. But I know in our program, there are 10 other, you know, big thinking, heart-centered women entrepreneurs. Tell me about the experience it's been for you in working with other professionals in the group.
It's been fantastic. The other professionals in the group are wonderful women. They are. Um, I watched the interview that you did with Jackie Harry yesterday, and she was talking about finding your tribe, and that is absolutely true. We are all of similar beliefs and similar values. And I think that in that we're able to support each other because we understand each other. And they are fantastic, amazing women who are all going to go really far in their careers, and they're going to be huge, huge. And I think a big part of it is because you've given us the foundation to be able to do that. You've given us a solid foundation, to be able to grow, because you can't grow and be a tower on a wobbly base. You will fall over.
Mm, that is a great metaphor. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, I continue to fan the flames of your success, Cindy. I'm so proud of what you're creating in your business. And as you said, I think I really want to come back to that message of, you're not new to this business. You have, it's not that you don't have, you needed more information on tactics or strategies or, professional how-to. That for you, the success, the breaking point or the shift that has broken open more of your success is not more information. It's ability to implement what you know, consistently take action, and unhook from the fears and the mindset game.
Absolutely, absolutely. And learning how to communicate my message in a way that people will understand.
Mm,
And
yeah.
you've taught me,
Well,
you've taught
that is a
me
beautiful
everything that you've taught
addition.
me has been invaluable. Sorry, we're talking over each other. There must be a lag.
Yeah, well, I think that's been, an unexpected part of some of our coaching. If we're going to share that, it's that it's been my pleasure to help you find your voice and to be able to reflect almost as a mirror what makes you unique in a very crowded, highly competitive profession. Because you are such an individual, Cindy. You're so humble in my opinion, in a profession that is crowded with egos. Um, and it's easy for me to see. But sometimes I know on the other side, when you're so in it, it's hard for us to see the truth that we're already living. So it's been my pleasure to be able to point that out in some small way and help you express that in your marketplace.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
could, I wouldn't, absolutely would not be where I am today in how long have we been working together? 5 months? 4 months?
Mm,
In just this 5 months, I have grown over 300% as an individual in business
yeah.
myself. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
an amazing experience. And I know that was your promise at the outset, and I said this before. That was your promise, but and I believe that there must be something to it. But I honestly did not anticipate that it would be this profound.
Wow. You're giving me goosebumps, lady. And I'm sure many other people who are watching. Thank you so much, Cindy, for being so candid, so transparent. I know that's who you are. That's why I continue to be a raving fan of what you do and how you do it. So thank you for sharing your story today on our interview. Is there anything else that you wanted to share to our audience today about what you've experienced? Do you want to give a little plug for your business? You're certainly welcome to do that.
Well, sure. I'm a financial planner here in Lethbridge. I'm licensed to sell investments or to provide investment advice in the provinces of both Ontario and Alberta. I also do life insurance in the province of Alberta. And I truly and genuinely care about my clients. And every single one of my clients will get a hug before they leave my office.
Yes. Yes. You are all about, low ego, high service, honest to goodness, high skills and service. I love it. You are a high caliber businesswoman, and I'm honored to serve and support you, Cindy. Thank you very much for being here and sharing your story today.
Thank you for everything you've done for my business.
Awesome. Onward and upward.
All right. Have a great
All right. Thanks, Cindy. Have a great rest of your day.